Hey Elias, making this video just to kind of explain how I got one of these. I'll do one of these with you. I'll do one of these in a video. It'll take like 3 minutes, and then you can try out the other ones and email me back if you have questions on it, okay? So I want to start here and go to here. All of this red stuff is lava. I don't want to touch it. So a reasonable thing would be follow my cursor right here. If I started at this point, let's say I want to go to like this point at 5. So I want to go from -10, and then I want to go in a line to 5. So the question is okay, I've got to write a function. So f of x equals, let's see how much I have to move up. So if I start at this point, I have to move up 5. So my rise is +5. Divided by, how much do I have to go over? Well, if I start at -10 and I go over to this point, which is at 0, I'm moving over to the right 10. So that's 5 over 10x. That's the slope. Now you'll notice that it's not exactly in the right position. I want it to go from this point to this point. So to go from this point to this point, I need to change the y-intercept. So the y-intercept, I want it to be at 5. So I would add 5 to this function, plus 5. Okay, so you see how that works nice? That connects it from there to there. I need 2 functions because I need to go back down there. So we'll create the next function. All right, next I have to just tell what points I want it to be in between. So I want it to be between -10 in the x. So -10 is less than x, which will be less than, and then if I want it to arrive right here, the x value here is 0. So that makes a nice line right there. Then I have to do a second function, okay? I don't actually need to do 3 functions, so let's do a second one. F of x equals, okay, I have to start at this point because this is where I ended. So I start at that point. Let's figure out what my slope should be. So how much do I have to move down? I have to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going down 8. And how much am I moving over? I'm moving over 1, 2. So I'm going 2 to the right. And this is the slope x. Do you see this number right here, 8 over 2 that I'm highlighting? 8 over 2 can simplify to 4. So it didn't actually change that problem. And then the y-intercept, I want it to be the same y-intercept, which is 5. So I'll add 5. Then I just have to restrict the domain. So it looks like I'm starting at 0. I want x to be bigger than 0, but I want it to be less than whatever this point, whatever x value this point is at, which this x value is at the point 2. And then you end it. So that's how I created that, okay? So email me if you have any more questions, but that's just a quick explanation of it.